So let me tell you guys what I found out. So I went to the pre-op class. I had to also do pre-admission testing, and I had to do a fitness evaluation. So at the pre-op class, honey, we went over things such as medications you're going to be on prior to and after surgery. I found out that I'm going to be on a liquid diet for 6 weeks post-op, and not the regular thing. I thought that we were going to do 2 weeks of clear liquids, 2 weeks of like thick liquids, such as, you know, protein shakes and cream of mushroom soup and stuff. And then soft food like mashed potatoes and scrambled eggs. And then I thought we'd be going into regular food at like 8 weeks. No, I'm going to be on a liquid diet for 6 weeks. And honestly, that sounds so difficult. But I just remember how I felt after having a C-section. I didn't really want to eat then because, you know, I had so much going on down there. I just didn't even want to eat. So I'm hoping that I will have a similar feeling, but I'm scared I'm going to get to really feeling hungry between weeks 4 and 6, because, you know, that inflammation is probably gone down, and I may feel ready for more things. But they just kept emphasizing, you know, your stomach has to heal. It's going to be inflamed. We don't want any food that you're trying to eat getting stuck on an incision. And it's more of a safety precaution. Now, every other bariatric group I've been in, they have not had near as a conservative post-op diet. I mean, I frankly, I feel like it's a bit excessive, to be honest. But, you know, I'm trying to lose the weight, so I'm going to try to stick to it. But boy, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just thinking like, man, this is something. Because the thought of being on liquids for 6 weeks, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie, like, that's really blowing me. Like, that really seems excessive. I'm struggling. But like I said, I'm locked in. Ain't no switching up. Like, I done came this far. I can do it. And, you know, I'm about to be skinty. So, I'll holler at y'all. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm struggling. Like, this pre-op diet is really no joke. The way that I want to eat food is crazy. Like, I thought I was ready for this. This is not easy. The sheer willpower it takes to not eat any food when you have a regular sized stomach and the same appetite. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I did cheat. I just needed something. Like, my mind would not stop thinking about it. So today I'm like determined, no cheating tomorrow. And I'm not gonna look at it as cheating. I'm just gonna say that as in my transition, it was difficult to just go cold turkey like that. I wish I would have started getting myself, like, weaning myself down, like, to 1 meal a day, or, you know, something like that, instead of going from 3 meals a day to liquid. Like, that's a little intense. It's a little intense. So if you can summon any willpower to not go cold turkey to straight liquid, please do that. They had us on low carb, but even still low carb, you're still eating 3 meals a day. You're still used to chewing. Going straight cold turkey, no bueno. I'm giving you the real, okay? Because them thoughts, baby, you don't get big on accident. Your brain is telling you to eat, okay? So that don't shut off just because you having surgery in a few days. It does not shut off. I went into this very optimistic, and I see it's gonna take some real willpower. So My husband, bless his heart, he made me the best broth I ever had last night. Bless his heart, he's hooking me up with these broths and bought, you know, and ramen noodle packets. I'm just eating ramen noodle packets without noodles, which is tasting fine. I bought me some little chili oil to put some little oil up in there, to make it spicy. But yeah, it's like, honey, don't you cold turkey this. Don't do what I did. Don't do it. Don't freaking do it. Okay? Love yourself. Show yourself more care and attention than making yourself go cold turkey. Because now I'm like, have to remind myself, like, every 20 minutes, you will eat again. This is just one day in your journey. You will eat again. You will eat again. You will eat again. I've heard some people say that the pre-op diet is harder than the post-op, because pre-op, you still have your same, you know, you're not in pain. You're not dealing with a smaller stomach. You're not, you know, it's harder pre-op. That's what I keep hearing. So I'm hoping that after I had this surgery that I won't even feel like eating, which is what people have told me, which is what I'm praying for. But y'all, just checking in, that pre-op diet, the liquid stage, not feeling it. Not feeling it. You know, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Not feeling it. Okay, so it's the morning of surgery. I'm heading in. Am I nervous? Yes. But I'm finna get this body done, okay? Body is getting dead.
Clock it.
So it's the morning of surgery. I'm here. I'm prepped. I'm a little bit nervous, but not like in a scary way, just kind of like an anticipation way, kind of ready to get it done. It is what it is. I'm feeling pretty good. They got me under this warm blanket. I just want to go to sleep. Yeah, the doctor hasn't come in yet, but you know, I talked to him yesterday, and he seems like he feels that I will have a good outcome. So I'm happy with it, and guess I'll see y'all after. Hey everybody, I just wanted to come on and give an update on how surgery went. Surgery went fine. They found out that I had a hernia, so my doctor, he repaired the hernia while I was in there. While he was in there, he repaired it. So that was unexpected. I do have a lot of gas, excuse me, and a lot of it's coming out through burping. You know, they kind of fill you up with gas, you know, before the surgery, so that, or during the surgery, so that they can like maneuver around in there. At least that's what they told me. So the gas is trying to dissipate. They gave me some infant gas relief drops to take. I've been taking them. I don't really know how much they're helping. They did tell me to expect the overall gassiness from surgery to go away after about 3 days. So this is only day 2. So I'm hoping that tomorrow will be better. They gave me thing that I'm supposed to breathe in. This is to help keep your lungs healthy. And when you breathe in it, this goes up, and you want to make to like 1,500. They gave me a pill case, a pill crusher, thermometer. They told me to check my blood pressure at least twice a day, so that I'll know whether or not I need to take my blood pressure medication, because blood pressure was one of the reasons that I even qualified to have surgery, because I have high blood pressure and I'm on medication for that. So there's that. I'm on a strictly liquid diet. The protein shakes have not started yet. I'm not feeling pain when I swallow, but I do feel pain up here, right up here. I guess is probably where my diaphragm is. So when I take my deep breaths using this spirometer, it kind of hurts once the breath is so deep and so inflated. It hurts because of that what they did with my diaphragm when they fixed that hernia. So hopefully that will feel better soon. Yeah, I'm only allowed to drink like 1 ounce at a time. You cannot gulp, you have to sip. And honestly, I'm really tired. They had us walk. I walked the equivalent of 2 miles in 2 days because they make you get up and do so many laps around through the hall. So I am tired. I am. I want to take a nap. I probably will before my kids get home because I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy, boss. What else? I can't think of a whole lot, but you know, it's going.